Hello, welcome to my channel again. So today's video is just an encouragement to let you know that it's possible. Whatever it is that you're going after, the dream, the purpose, whatever it is, I just want you to know that God says it's possible. It's possible for you to achieve that dream, achieve that goal, even with your business. I know I started this channel with about me starting my granola business, and also just like eating healthy and stuff like that. But also this is for those who are trying to launch out with their dream, with their vision, whatever that is that God has given you. And I just want to encourage you that it's possible, that whatever it is that God has placed inside of you, if you do the work. One thing I'm learning in this season is that when you're doing something for God, you want to know, like, okay, I'm doing this unto God, and that each day that I'm doing something, moving towards my goal, that's pleasing unto God, because I'm actually putting effort into the thing that God has placed inside me. So you may not launch right now, you may not, but just one step towards that thing. Once, if you write a list down and say, okay, these are the steps, these are the things that I need to do to get to the next level in this thing, whatever it is. If it's publishing your book, if it's coming out with your nonprofit, if it's coming out with your business, if it's speaking, even if you just start speaking, just like start recording yourself while you're, just get your camera, just start talking, whatever it is, even if it's just an encouraging words. It's possible. It's possible. That dream, that vision that you've seen inside of your head that God has given you is possible. And so I want you to know that no matter the obstacle, no matter what it is that's going on in your life at this time, know that it's still possible. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And before you know it, if it's 10 steps to get to that destination, even if you're just taking one step at a time, you're moving towards that goal. You're moving towards that vision. And that's what it is with God. He wants to know, okay, will you move in that direction? Every day when you wake up and move in that direction, that vision that He has given, that He has put inside of you, when you go out and you do things that's necessary for that. And God's want to bless that, because there is a process. Some things just don't happen overnight. Some things is going to take a process, depending on what it is that God has given you. You may have to learn some skills. Like for me, I'm also learning about real estate and stuff like that. So I'm learning that part of it, and already, I didn't already launch my other business, but also just learning that part of it. So it's different things that I have to learn concerning real estate and stuff like that. So just whatever it is that God has placed inside of you, that He's telling you to go forth and do it. If you put your time, like give yourself a schedule. Okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And if you have different things, like if you're working on your book, if you're working on your organization, your nonprofit, or whatever that is, just delegate some time to that, just to show the Lord, like, okay, if I need to, like for me with the real estate, okay, I'm researching the market and researching what it is and what I need to do and what's the laws and different things like that. It's the same thing. So if you're just moving in those steps, but you have a vision in mind, God has given you a vision, but then it's up to you. You pray over and you say, okay, Lord, you gave me this vision, you showed me, this is where you want me to go. And then sometimes you have to ask God too, like, is this the season, is this the time? And God will let you know. He will confirm that. And so once you know, like, okay, God is showing me move in this direction, okay, get this going, you can be moving in a direction, also preparing at the same time. Like if God's saying, okay, if you see yourself having an organization, even though you're preparing, or you didn't launch, like for me, I launched my granola business, and I know what's needed to be done with that to take it to the next level. But also I do want to have real estate, because that's another thing that I want to start doing too as well. So I can still do my business and everything like that, but also taking, even if it's an hour a day, just an hour a day, because knowing that it's a process, is going to take a process. Nobody gets from A to Z overnight. And so while you're working one thing, it's just like if you're working a job. If you work in your job, but when you get off your job, you go home and you work your vision, whatever that is. So it's the same thing. Whatever goals you have, you don't have to say, okay, I'm working on this, 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 and this. No, because it's certain things that's going to be needed with each vision that you can be preparing for. Maybe it's mentally. Maybe you need to read books, stuff like that, become a different person than where you are right now. And so I just want you to know that it's possible. The vision that you've seen that God placed inside of you is possible. He's going to do it, but you have to do the work. And so that's what God is requiring of us. Just do the work. Just do the steps. Just take the action. And as you're taking the action, as you're taking the steps, God is going to take care of the rest. He said, if you seek first the kingdom, all these things shall be added unto you. So it's just God is saying, as you're seeking what he wants you to do, then everything else is going to work out. And so that's all. I just wanted to encourage you all to just know that it's possible. Your dreams are possible. The vision that God has given you is possible. You're going to see it if you just keep taking, even if it's one step at a time. One, if you're writing a book, one page at a time, one chapter at a time. If, finding that publisher, finding how much it is, it's just certain things that, whatever the vision is, it's little steps that needs to be done in that vision as well. So in order for you to get to the grand picture of the thing, it's just like if somebody painting, they don't start off with this whole big old painting. They start off with a little swap here and a little this and a little that, and then before you know it, it becomes a beautiful masterpiece. And that's the same way with your vision. It's little steps that you can do. Okay, I learned this thing. Long as you know that you're moving and you're showing God, you gave me this vision, Lord, I'm going to move in this direction. And that's all he's asking of you. He's asking of you to every day show up and do some action towards what he put inside of you. That's it. And he's going to take care of the rest. If you're praying about it and you're taking the steps and nothing haven't happened yet, just know that, okay, this is giving me more time to prepare. This is giving me more time to become the person that I need to become, to handle the weight of that vision, the weight of that blessing, whatever it is that God has placed inside of you. So that's all for today. I thank you all. I hope that this is an encouragement to you who are starting your businesses, starting whatever it is, whether it's a business, whatever endeavor that God is saying in this season, get it done, get started. Just take that one step at a time, one thing at a time. And as you're knocking, and have a list, write it down. Okay, this is what's needed to be done. Okay, moving in a direction towards that vision. And so I just want you to know that it's possible. Keep going. You're going to see the vision as long as you keep going. You're not going to see it if you stop. So keep going and you will see the vision. You will see what you saw in your head in reality. So I just want you to be encouraged. Go after your dreams. Go after your purpose. Whatever it is that God has placed inside of you, this is the time. This is the season. Don't hold back. Go forward and keep moving forward. And just like I said, that one step. Just take that one step at a time. And before you know it, you'll be right where you seen in your mind in reality. So I pray that this blesses you, and I pray that you all have a blessed and a prosperous day.